So good morning, everyone. I'm Khushbu. I'm the team lead in training department at AtLab, and welcome to the new season. This is going to be a little interactive as well. Let's have that. So if you can switch on your camera, if you're comfortable, that's good. If not, that's also fine. But yeah, feel free whenever it's about interaction to unmute yourself or write your responses on chat. That will also give us understanding that you all are with us through this journey. So, firstly, congratulations to all who participated last year and are participating throughout the journey when we have started in 2016. And let's get started with the season. So, I hope you all are aware the theme for this season. That is unearthed. So we have announced that, and you must have seen most of the videos and creatives that are coming on social media related to this. This year, there's something new and something very, very important for all of us at First Lego League UAE. That is, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary. So, Jasper, you can go to the next slide. So this is going to be our 10th season, and we are celebrating 10th year. We have started in 2016 when we were only with 30 teams, and now the count has really gone up, and the number of events we do, the number of acceptance we have received, the adoption rate of our event is amazing, and we are really proud of that. And kudos to you all for being part of this journey. So when we are talking about first, we have read this first, and this is always written in caps. So a quick question for the coaches. I can see they are first timers. I can see they're experienced. So what is the meaning of first here? Anyone would like to add upon that? Anyone would like to share the experience and their understanding of first? Okay, so I'll go ahead if there's no one. So FIRST is an acronym, and the full form is for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. We have two categories here in UAE that we are organizing. One is First Lego League Explore, which is for age group 6 years to 10 years. And second is First Lego League Challenge, which is for age group 9 year to 16 year. So these two categories are completely focused on Lego-based products and Lego-based challenge. Yes, it is an abbreviation, and the full form is for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. Thank you, Shorat. So we have these two different categories that we are organizing every year. And this year, again, we have Explore and Challenge, both categories. And already we have started the registration process. And yeah. So when we talk about first, we have to always remember a few core values. Either we are coach, either we are participants, either we are in any of the volunteer role, either we are organizers. We always make sure these core values are taken care throughout the season, throughout the journey, when from the day you're starting your registration, the day you're starting forming your team. These are the few things that we encourage all coaches to inform their students as well to have. So the very first is teamwork. So for teamwork, it's always like we have also realized as adults that we work stronger when we work together. We achieve more. So that is what they also need to understand, and they should learn about this particular skill. Then we have inclusion. So as we all are in UAE, and we know the majority of the population is expats, there's a diversity, there's a different culture for different countries. So inclusion plays a major role. That's why we always need to embrace the differences, and we have to make sure each and every person who is there as a part of First Lego League family, they are making each other feel inclusive. It can be anyone, it can be participant, it can be coach, it can be your peer coach, it can be the competitor team. So inclusion plays a major role. Innovation. So when we are working on the project, always like either it is first like explore or challenge, we are working on the project research. So innovation plays a major role in that. Then we have discovery. So throughout the journey, when you'll see your students working on the project, working on their posters, working on their board game, they will discover many skills. You'll be feeling amazed when you will see they are a decision maker at this age. They are making their own strategies. They are coming up with innovative solutions. So those sort of discovery will be taking place. If we talk about impact, we have seen that impact even over here when we see all the teams coming who have appeared with us for 5 years, 10 years. The way they come, the way they present themselves is a huge difference from their first season till now. So now, either it is your first season or 10th season, everyone is on the same platform because every time you're getting a new theme to work on, and everything that is required to prepare your team is available online in the open platform. And lastly, fun. So whenever we are working together in such playful way, fun is always part of that. So these are the major core values that we have to make sure we always have. Now, there's something very, very interesting that we have received this year. Over here, there's an image with 6 different uh, pictures, and I want you guys to come up with your story from these pictures. So what do you think what is happening here? And let's make it little interactive, please, because the more interaction you will do, the more brainstorming will happen in this session. So please feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand or type on the chat. And then no judgments, no one is right, no one is wrong. It's an open-ended story. Anyone would like to
Um,
share?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Hina and I'm from Beteen World Academy.
Yeah.
I can probably get started and then maybe people can, kind of carry
Yeah.
on.
Thank you for that
Um,
initiative.
Not a problem. So, a group of friends, and I would say friends because they're all different and, unique from each other. So, inclusive. Going on a journey, um, came to a resting point and had a discovery to make. Somebody want to carry on?
Yeah, that's great, Hina. Yes, Rahul.
Okay, so there's a group of friends who are probably going on a hike. Uh, they have many supplies with them, like tools or ropes, which could be used in the dark, the flashlight that could be used in the dark, and which could help them climb a mountain. So when they come to a resting point near a lake, um, they're throwing stones in the water for fun. So one of the guys picks up a stone and notices something made on it. It's probably a balance between two things. And
Yeah.
inspired by that, he carves the same thing on a bigger stone, just to remind everyone that life should be balanced.
Wow. Thank you, Rahul. Anyone else? I can see a few stories in the chat as well. Yes, Nikat, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, yes, good morning, dear. I can see a group of friends went on a hike and one of them accidentally or has discovered a fossil or something.
Yeah, it can be.
Yes. So it is kind of related to our theme on Earth because fossils are found like they are unearthing something.
Yes, they're digging it.
Mhm.
Thank.
I think we have to remember that, unearth is like discovering something new. So on their journey, they are, being risk takers. They are looking at things from different perspective. And that conversation when the girl is throwing the stone is probably them discovering something. And I would probably say maybe who can throw it the farthest, which one will sink, which one will think. Looking at, the inquisitive nature of children, right? So I guess it's more
Yeah.
about finding out something new by doing it rather than just like, so actually, building, breaking, you know, coming up with new ideas from the stuff that's, readily available to them.
Yeah. And I really like one approach, even right now when you all are responding, you're thinking of problem and the solution parallelly. You're thinking of the inquiry that they might have done. So this is amazing, and this is how like team starts working on the research as well. I can see few stories from Srishma. There's a story, the kids are on an adventure and following some clues and discovering some symbols. Yeah. The boy saw a piece of artifact from an old civilization. Razia says it looks like the journey begins with them getting all the get together, including a compass, rope, and a chicken. Yes, they then set off and hike up a mountain trail, enjoying the day. Wow. Any other story? We have
Assalamu alaikum,
71 people
everyone.
on this call.
Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning.
Uh,
Good.
just I want to explain that this semester, this year, we are talking about the unearthed. So, as we can see that they have backside a modern city, and after that they start climbing in natural. Then discover artifact is talking about scale of the fish. So if they will start to have a curiosity to dig, they will understand that we need to know the history of our place we live with. So in that case, they will start to understand that this artifact mean how they was live in that scenario, how the river was very variable for our trade. So our kids and our team will start to understand that whatever the modern life we used to live, there is something behind this one in our ancestor. They were lived there, they was living there, they know how to deal with their life, and day by day they will learn. For example, in UAE, they used to trade pearls all the time. So if there is scale for the fish, that means there is was a scale for the trading. So they will understand and connect between the past and the future. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Any other story? Do we have more volunteers to come up with their ideas and their thought around this story? Okay, so far I'll conclude it. Whenever you guys are coming up with a story, we also realized every story was different. Although there were a few things which were in common, those were relevant to problem identification, I will say, and the different solutions, the different aspects you guys were able to identify. Like when we are talking about fish, maybe the survival of fittest, maybe at that time only fishes were available for their survival. So many such scenarios will come up when you all will be working together with your team. And this is what we will be looking forward when you all are coming on board with us in this season. So we'll move on to the next, and we'll give you in detail all the required settings related to how to form your team, what are the age criterias, what is the team size, what is required for your team to prepare. So I'll call upon my colleague, Essam. He will be taking you through the details related to First Lego League Explore.
Thank you, Kushbu. Hello, everyone. This is Isam from Jasper's laptop, so don't be confused. I'm Abdullah Sam from the training department, and today we'll cover some points regarding the details of Explore First Lego League and Unearthed theme especially. So let's get started with some common from these last seasons. So we'll start with the age group or the age limit for the participants themselves. So this year is the same as the last seasons, from 6 to 10, and the team size is from 2 to 6 maximum. and the coach limit is from 1 to 2. So we don't have we cannot add any other participant than these numbers. And the age limit is kind of essential because we don't have 11 is not allowable and 5 is not allowed. So from 6 to 10. So getting back into the team itself. So we are always distributing the team into 6 rules depending on the number of teams that we have. So one of the themes or the rules that can be distributed is, for example, the material manager. Here, the guy who's responsible of the materials, the Lego pieces, how can they collect and gathering these materials that we're gonna use, and the reporter who captured this journey and explore everything regarding the pictures, taking videos for the journey that we're going through, and also the builder who's responsible of this assembling parts and building itself, so going for the instruction book and doing some building and stuff, and also the element finder, who's always depending on responsible of the elements that we're needing. For example, the box we can use, and even the pieces Lego that we can use also. And team leader or team captain, this guy have some more responsibilities, so he have to ensure that the tasks are already completed and everything is going in a proper way through the sessions, and he have to be aware of every point of the project and the sessions itself. And also there is a coach with them, so to guide them through the sessions, how to go for the theme itself, how to have some information, new knowledge about this theme, and how the archaeologists can do some exploration for the achievements or the missions itself. And also coding part, who's responsible of doing this coding and to achieve this program. That we always know that there must be a coding or a motorized part or a motorized building instructions in this model that we have. So there must be a coder to code this model, and we can have like a quick overview for starting. So this was a quick overview for this season's model, how the models can be built, and the interaction with the model with the table that comes with the mat, and also the boxes. If you can show this box with in the background. So everything regarding the mat and the books we will discuss right now. So we can go through what actually the team needs. So we can start our sessions we are always starting with the team meeting guide, which has the sessions flow and the models that we can build, how can we go for the concepts that we want to cover, core values, and however the EDB, engineering design process, how to cover all these points. And also we have the box itself, which is explore set. So also this is inside the box, we will find this mat, the 2-box guide for the instructions, and also the models that we have. So we have 2 building models, which is this cart and this building, and we have any other other elements or other pieces that we can use it for building anything regarding or related to the archaeologist, and also regarding this theme that we are talking about this season, which is unearthed. So we have to build something unique, something from the insights of the students themselves. So they have to build something related to the unearthed, maybe whale fossils, however, anything that we can build for this season specifically. And also we have this mat and box, we can say. And yeah, we have these resources, which is the engineering notebook, which is regarding the students themselves, and also the team meeting guide. So you can here see that the radar or the model that we have here in book 1 and book 2, the excavation site that we have to build, and these prototyping pieces that we just say. And also for sure we have to have this essential kit, spike essential kit, with the motor and sensor and hub, however we want to add, but there must be a one motorized model at least one motorized model. For example, this excavation will be motorized, and it will be moving from the hub itself. And also any other Lego education sets are allowed for this category. So for example, Widow can be allowed, Spike Prime can be allowed, however, any kind of sets. So, okay, as we just mentioned, this is the box that we have for resources, engineering notebook for the team members that they have to fill during the sessions. It includes many activities that they have to fill, and some of the insights, having some knowledge, some new activities. So we can use this notebook for this topics, and the team meeting guide for the coaches to understand the flow of each session, how they will cover every point regarding the session. And here we have this our link for the FLL UAE. So you can go through this link for the registration and all the details that you can find through this one. Okay. One of the most essential points for the Explorer is the team model and the team poster. So if you have a previous experience in the Explorer or for FLL specifically, so you kind of have some information about this team model, which is the mat and the sets itself that already included in the box. But the point here is that we have to build a team poster. The poster include all the journey that we got through the season. So for example, we have to start with the building instruction, maybe some photos for the building instructions, the team journeys through the coding part. Also, we have to add this. It should be like relatable to the archaeologist or the unearthed theme. So we have to make some arts, some photos regarding this theme also to make it more catchy and make it like as a judge that can be good insights for them to understand what this model regarding or what this model is talking about. So everything will be clear through this poster. And something related to the poster I have to mention, or the model itself, I have to mention that last season the box was mandatory. So it has to be exist in the model itself. So this season it's recommended but not mandatory. So you can use it in the background, you can use it in the sides, in any orientation you want, but it's not mandatory. But we recommend to use it. It will be good for the background. Maybe we can have like even you can cut it and use some of these. You can see this picture in this box. So you can cut some of these buildings and artifacts that you can use in the team model itself. It will be helpful. So it's recommended to use. So we can have also look here. This is the poster. You can see here. This is a poster from last season's team models. So you can see that it should be covering some of the core values, some of the building instruction or the model itself, some of the some themes regarding the submerged theme or unearthed theme this season. So it should be something similar to this shape. Also is recommended to have like a window shape. This also shape is recommended to use in the poster. So we have to give them like the ability to build their own poster. So this will be fun also to the students to build their own poster, have their own insights inside this poster. So you can see these models and the poster itself. And so we can go through a video for the last season Explore, so we can have some ideas how the event day is going on, and how the models itself and the judges in the day itself. So we can go for this video.
Okay. Okay. So hi coaches. This is Jasper from training department. Okay. So once again, I would like to welcome you all for the new season First Lego League Unearthed. Okay. So from over here, like I'd like to talk about few slides. So before going into the next slide, I would like to welcome the new coaches. I just read the chat. I can see that like there are few coaches who are appearing for the very first time. So once again, can I see the hands? New coaches, can you just show me your hands? Oh, okay. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So I know that like you all have a lot of questions in your mind, like what I have to prepare, etc., etc. Okay. So Ms. Kushbu and Mr. Abdullah Isam, like would have shared some informations, like which would have given you some idea, and then the last video would have given some idea, like how the event flows, etc., etc. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for raising your hand. You can please raise down. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, so it's now my duty to help you out, like how to prepare for this event. What are the things you'll be requiring, and what are the questions you'll be asked, etc., etc. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay. Okay. Fine. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is reviewing sheet. Okay, so there's a small change in the reviewing sheet compared to the last year. Okay, so I hope you all can see the award list. Okay, so there are around 5 awards: Challenge Solution Award, Coding Award, Core Values Award, Team Poster Award, and Team Model Awards. So last year, the reviewing sheet were as per the award list. So if you look close at the reviewing sheet right now, so they have changed a little bit. So this is what I would like to highlight here. So team poster, team model, core values. So these are the 3 areas where you will be judged. Like these are the 3 areas where the questions will be raised by the judges. So I hope like you all would have seen in the video, the judges will be moving around to the tables. Okay, so the students will be seated on a tables. So judges will come to the tables and then they will be asking these questions. Okay, so depending upon that, like they will be marking the rubrics. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so here there's another change in the flow of the event. Okay, so last year we had around 5 minutes for the students to share and present about their poster, whatever they have gone through, whatever the journey they had. So they have they were given 5 minutes to share about those informations, and then 5 minutes for the judges to ask questions in return. Okay, but this season there's a small change in the flow of timings. So here, so for the welcoming part and the introducing part, so they'll be given 2 minutes, and then the next 5 minutes is completely for the team. So the students can pick up 5 minutes to share about their presentation, so they can share all the informations, their solutions, whatever they have explored throughout the journey. Okay, and the next 10 to 13 minutes is for the judges to ask questions. So those questions will be asked on team poster, on team model, core values, and then also there'll be a feedback from the judges, like where they have like exceeded, like at what point they are going above the marks, etc., etc. Okay, so I would like to go back to the previous slide and then show this information to all, once you all over here, reviewing sheet. So this is the sheet. So you can also find the sheet on FLLUAE.org website. So if you go to the explore section, you will be able to download this sheet, and then you can prepare for the event. Okay. Okay, so here I would like to give a pause, and then I would like to ask and questions. Okay, so if you do have any questions, you can please unmute yourself and then ask me the questions, or else you can put down the questions on the chat box. So I'm going to look at the chat box right now. So Mr. Abdul Samad is already there out in chat box helping you out. Whatever the questions you're asking, he is helping you out with the answers. So in case if you have any other questions, you can please unmute yourself and then ask us. Okay, so you would like to have this presentation? Okay, I can share that with you all, no worries. Okay, anything else? Coaches?
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Is this Miss
I
Asha?
wanted to ask. No, I'm Razna.
Yes, ma'am, tell me.
I wanted to ask the host before you, the previous host, mentioned another app apart from Spike Prime. I mentioned that in the chat, but I didn't get a response. What was the other app he recommended?
The application?
Yes, right now, like the years before, we used Spike Prime to
Yeah,
code
yes,
the message.
yes,
There
yes,
was
yes,
another
yes.
app mentioned a while ago.
Spike Prime, and then how about the Vido? Vido 2.0 and Vido.
Could you write the name in the chat, please?
Yes, ma'am. Like actually, Miss Clavia Levis have already mentioned on the chat. It's Vido, Lego Vido 2.0.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, okay. I can see some hands raised up already. Miss Asha, would you like to
Hello, sir.
unmute yourself? Yes, please.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a question regarding the registration.
Okay.
So the registration of the teams, like, do we do it on the website, or is it already supposed to be done? How is that?
Okay. Good questions. Miss Asha, like, have you all already purchased the set, or is you are yet to purchase the set?
No, not yet. Yet to purchase.
Okay, so once you purchase the set, once the set reaches you, you will get an email from us saying that that email will have all the informations, the registration link, and then the link to the WhatsApp groups, etc., etc. So by clicking the link, you will be able to fill all the details, the coach details, students
So,
details, school details, etc., etc.
so do we do that from your website, the FLLUAE.org?
Yes, yes. You can either follow our email, or else you can go to flluoe.org and then register by yourself. Once you have finalized your teams of 6 members or else minimum 2 members, you can go to the registration and then do the process.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I would suggest you to do the registration after completing the purchase. Once you have purchased a set, once you have received a set, and then you can go ahead for the registration process.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay, fine. I hope you have answered the question. So let me look at the chat. Mr. Abdul had already answered some of the questions. Okay. Okay, so I would like to answer this question. How will it look like for a new coach? This still seems to be a bit vague to me. Okay, I can help you out. Okay, no worries. Okay, so coaches who are completely new to this season, so what I will do is let me go back to the slide and then I will open up this page for you. This one. Okay. Okay, so Okay, so once you purchase a set, you will receive this box with you. Okay, so what you find in the box is these materials. Okay, so along with these materials, you will also receive one big mat which is folded in this way. So once you unfold that mat, you will get a mat of this size. Okay, so this is the mat. Okay, on top of which you'll have to build two items from your side. For the two items, you will have the building instructions already provided. So those are nothing but, can you all see there are two models over here? One is the excavator, which is here, which is called as radar, and the other model is called the site itself. Okay, so one is the equipment and the other one is the site. These two models are to be built for sure by students. Okay, so the building instructions are provided within the box, so you'll have to follow the instructions and then build the model. Okay, so once you build the model, you'll find some extra pieces, some random pieces called prototyping pieces left out. So these pieces are meant to be designed. These pieces, with the help of these pieces, the students will have to come up with their own design and build a model, and then that model should be put together along with these two models. So overall, these three things will become a team model. Okay, so that is what you'll have to place on the mat over here. Okay, so what you'll have to build is the solution. Okay, so we all know this year's theme is unearthed, so you'll have to come up with a you'll have to target a problem and then you'll have to find a solution. The solution can be completely creative and innovative, or else you can just improvise any existing ideas or existing informations. So you can bring out something new and then you have to create a model of that and then put it along with these two models. So overall, you'll have around 3 models. It's not like you'll have to make only 3 models, as you all can see in this picture. Okay, so if you have the extra Beidou sets, extra Lego sets, you all can build the other areas also. Okay, it's not like you have to bring only 3 models or 4 models like that. So just have a closer look of these pictures, you will get an idea. So what are the other things they have designed, etc., etc. Okay, so what the judges will be looking like is, so once you have built these 2 models, you'll have to make some movements. Okay, movement in the sense, Mr. Abdullah would have explained you'll have to make use of this Lego Spike Essential set, or else we do 2.0, or else we do set. Okay, so these sets will help you to move these models. Move means make some movements. Okay, so that is what the judges will be looking like. Okay, so you have built the model, but how does it move? How does it work? So it can be a movement of forward and backward, it can be a movement of up and down, it can be a movement of the small vehicle. Okay, so they'll be looking like how these models move, and then how did the students make out the coding part of it. Okay, so the students will have to explain, okay, I made this model to move with the help of these components. I have used gears, I have used this components, etc., etc. And with the help of this coding part, a motor block, I used a motor block, I used a sensor block. So with the help of these blocks, I made it to move. So like that, they'll have to explain to the judges. Okay, so this is all about explore team model. Okay, so along with the team model, you also have to make a poster. Okay, so the poster should contain the journey of the students, like how right from session 1 to session 10, how was the journey, what are the areas they have explored, what are the areas they found very innovative, creative, etc., etc. All these informations can be posted on the team poster, and it will be something looking like this. So I hope you all can see there is a threefold poster what the students have brought and kept behind the table of the model. So you can also, on the event day, you will be provided a table. Okay, on the top of the table you can place your team model, and then behind the model you can keep their poster, or else you can also keep it on the floor. So so this is also a part what the judges will be looking for. Okay, so I hope I have covered your questions, Miss. Yeah, is there any other questions for me, Mr. Abdul? If you want, you can please highlight that for me.
Uh, yes, hello,
Mr. Fajad, is that you?
hello. Can you
Yes. Hi, Jasper. How are you?
can you hear me?
I'm
I can
great.
see.
How are you? Okay,
Good, good.
okay.
I'm
I can
good.
see that like two of you are talking together. So either one of you can unmute yourself and talk first.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay,
A basic question. When is the deadline to register?
30th of September.
30th of September. And there was one slight confusion. I think I asked in the chat also that can we use Spike Prime, especially the electronic parts, let's say hubs or motors or sensors over there?
Completely yes. You can use that. So completely yes. You
Yes,
can use
because
Spike Prime.
last year, 2 years back, I mean, we used I had two teams. One of the team
Yeah,
was using the Spike Hub, and the
yeah.
other was using the VDO Hub. So Spike
Uh-huh.
Hub, I mean, the judges told that this was not allowed at that time. But now this time we can use it, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Completely. Yes, sir. So adding to your part, if you can see this, read out this message, which is mentioned in the team meeting guide. Other Lego education sets are also allowed. So which means you can also use Spike Prime.
Fine, fine, fine. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So
Excuse me, good morning.
good morning.
How are you, first of all?
I'm good. Thank you so much. How are you all doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. My question is, are you going to orient in this session for the FLL for the challenge?
Yes, yes. It's coming next.
That okay, someone is recording this session. Is it possible to
Yes.
pass for, we will receive the link for the
Definitely
recorded?
yes. Yes, definitely yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I would like to
Thank
ask
you.
these questions for you all before going on to the next question. Okay. So in case like if you are not part of any WhatsApp group which is maintained by AtLab, please feel free to share your contacts. So we will add you all to the WhatsApp group, or else Mr. Abdul can share the WhatsApp group links on the chat box. So with the help of the group links, you will be able to join the respective WhatsApp groups. So we have two groups for explore and then challenge. And then for emailers, you can also share your email addresses so we can add them in our email database so that you will receive the informations.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Fajat.
Hi, I'm sorry, I've been putting my hand up, but I think there are just too
No
many people to
problem.
pay
No
attention.
problem. No problem.
I am on your website and trying to figure out the date of the competition in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Do you have it set already, or is it going to follow?
Okay. So if you're looking out for the date, I can help you out with that. Okay. One
Mm-hmm.
second. Give me 1 second.
Sure. Yeah, I may be looking at something different, but I'm on your website and I'm looking at we are registered in Explore. So,
Okay. 1 second, ma'am. Let me show
oh,
the calendar for you all.
sure.
So here is the calendar.
Okay. perfect. Can I just take a screenshot?
Yeah, please go ahead, man. Take a photograph or is a screen share. So I was planning to show these in the last slide, okay? In
I'm
case
sorry
like
because I might have to leave because I'm not part
not a
of
problem.
the
I understand that,
challenge
man.
one. And yeah,
Yeah.
also we it was our first year last year, and we kind of stick to the guide that came in. And when we arrived at the site, there were schools that have done like way more than what was
Okay.
requested, and
Okay.
there were many components used. And I just heard that you said that we can use as many components like within the Lego family, right? The
Yes,
Prime,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Window, and Spike.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And again, it's an observation from last year. Schools have bought, those pre-made, sets, or like, the when you go to a Lego store, they have sets, right,
Ah,
for the
good
things.
question. Yeah, okay, okay.
Yes.
Good
Can
question,
we
ma'am.
please, because we got the we saw that last year, and our
Mm-hmm.
students felt that they were left out because we did not allow them.
Okay,
So if you could clarify on that as well, please.
good question, ma'am. So thank you for bringing out this question. So, coaches, like if you look at this point where I'm highlighting on with the mouse pointer, it completely says Lego education sets and not retail sets. There are sets which are available in the market. So if you purchase at the Lego shop, so those sets will come under retail ones. Okay, so which have some extra other electronics which does not come under education set. So whatever comes under educations, only that sets you will be able to use for the competition.
Great.
Okay, thank you so much for bringing this question, ma'am.
Not a problem. Yeah. Thank you for clarification.
Yes. Okay, so anyone
Hello, sir.
else?
I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So being a new coach, is there a guide or a basic presentation that I can get so, I can roll
Okay,
through?
okay, okay. So what I will do is let me bring out fluae.org, so that will help you out. So let me open up a website.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Okay. I hope you all can see my web browser. So what I have got here is a new tab, and then I have typed FLLUAE.org. So Mr. Abdul also can share this website link on the chat. Okay. So once you log onto this website, you will get this pop-up. Okay. So in case if you have not purchased, you can hit buy now, or else you can just ignore this small pop-up. Okay, and then you have some small information about this season. Okay, and then if you have already purchased the set, okay, you can go ahead for registration, or else if you have not purchased, you'll have to wait for the set to reach to your schools. Okay, so regarding the materials, where to start? Okay, so what you can do is you can go to the join us as we explore the future. If you click here, it will take you to this area. It's nothing but first Lego League. And then if you scroll all the way down, you will find this section called this material section. So here we have two categories mentioned. One is explore and another one is challenge. Okay, so here you have all the informations: the welcome video, season teaser, welcome letter, the set videos, the explore overview, all documents, all videos, etc. You have all the informations, the engineering notebook, and then also the team meeting guide for the coaches, etc. And then also if you go further down, you'll have this slide, explore session support slides. If you expand this one, you'll have the slides for your classroom. So if you click download, there'll be a presentation which will get downloaded. So with the help of that, you can cover the first session, second session likewise. But where you can find the details of this session for a teacher is like, what you can do is you can go to team meeting guide. This is a guide for a teacher. Okay, so you can just click and download, and then give me a second. Okay, so it's taking time. I will also open up my offline file. Okay, it's ready. Done. Okay, so here's the team meeting guide. So teachers, I would highly, urge you all to read this document. It has complete information for the entire season. Okay, so it has got new updates. It has got a lot of reason like how and where you have to start all the informations. So here they have explained in detail how each and every session goes off. Intro 10 minutes, activity 1, activity 2, and then share. Okay, if I scroll further, so there are around 10 sessions for you all to complete. Okay, so we all know the event day comes on January month. Okay, so you can plan these sessions accordingly during your weekdays, or else your after school programs, or else within your in school programs. So each session will take these many minutes. Okay, so if you go through session by session, by end of the day you will be able to prepare a team model, you'll be able to prepare a team poster, and then also you'll be able to prepare for the event. So this is what I suggest you all. So please go through this team meeting guide, which is especially designed for a teacher and coaches. It has all the informations. Okay, so the other book is called Engineering Notebook, which is especially designed for the students. I will also show that for you all. So this is, yeah. So this is what you call engineering notebook. Let me also show you the front page. This is what you call engineering notebook. This book needs to be maintained by a student. Okay, so the student will have to go through session by session. Okay, so for example, there are 6 max in a team, right? So each team member should have their own team book. Okay, and then they'll have to bring this book to the event. Okay, so for example, me Jasper, I will add my team. Okay, so the next team member, he will put his name first, and then he will add his team members in the last. So likewise, each and every person should have their own team engineering notebook, and here you have a lot of empty spaces where they'll have to read the questions and then they'll have to answer these questions. So the team meeting guide, as a teacher, you'll be able to guide the students what they'll have to fill over here in the empty areas. So every session you take, you have all the information, the task, the checklist, what they have to build, etc., etc. This will be super useful for you all. Yeah. Okay. So I hope like you all have a good amount of information for explore category. So can you all move on to the challenge category? Or else like, do you have any questions left out for explore?
Sorry, I have one more question
Yes,
before we
ma'am.
move on.
Yeah.
So, about the engineering notebook,
Yes.
last year we had some pod students join our team,
Okay.
um, and there are some challenges with them writing actually everything in the notebook. So,
Okay.
can they
Okay.
work with a partner and have one book between them because we couldn't complete the book last time because of the challenges with some of the students who were unable to write.
Okay. So if you look close at this picture over here, it
Mhm.
says each team member needs to bring their own engineering notebooks to record their ideas because each one's perspective will be different. How they look at the problem,
Yes.
how they bring out the solution. This is suggestion what they are all
Mhm.
bringing out. So it will be
So I
highly
get that.
appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do understand, but we had one particular student
Okay.
with
In
with
that case, you
such.
can take help, ma'am. No worries, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, because I just want to make sure that we are giving those kids in equal opportunity and not penalizing them for not able to write or things like that. So just wanted to make a point here.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so anything else, coaches, for explore category?
Yeah, I
Uh,
have a
uh,
question.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for the engineering notebook, can the students maintain a soft copy or is it required for them to print and have a hard copy in place?
A soft copy also will do, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Not a problem. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, mister.
uh, can I Can I
Yeah,
ask
yeah, yeah,
something?
yeah.
Good morning. I came a bit late. I could ask something maybe if when you already talked about it, you just
Okay,
let me know.
okay,
I'm a new coach,
okay,
but I'm not new to Lego.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just new to Fast Lego League. My question is, I just want could you because I know you've said the theme is on Earth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Uh, and then kids are expected to come up with their own problem statement.
yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yes, yes.
Now, uh, could you give like a basic just one example of
Oh,
a simple problem linked to this challenge or to this theme? I'm not saying that we're going to use the same thing, but could you give us like a
okay,
simple example of a problem
okay,
statement that is linked to this? Because why I'm
okay,
asking this, I'm looking at this. I do have a daughter. She's 6 year old. She's 6 years old.
okay,
Uh, and these kids are 6 to 10. The
okay.
same thing the previous lady was asking. Some of these kids they are slow. Some don't know the spellings. Some
Okay.
you get what I mean. Some can't
Yeah, I
write.
get it. I get it.
Uh, and then my other thing is you want each child to come with their own book, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then because they have their own ideas, but
Okay.
don't you expect this to be just a single? They should come to one single conclusion of one problem that they are trying to tackle. Why would
That's
they
a
come with that?
wonderful question.
Why would each one come with their own
Okay,
separate
okay.
book? It's that one
Got
has
it.
confused me as well because
Okay.
I thought it's a team thing.
Teamwork. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful question, Mister. So thank you for shooting out this question. First, I would like to answer your first question. You were asking me like, can you give some
Give
examples like
like
of
example, yeah,
this season?
one
Yeah,
single
yeah.
example.
So the theme clearly they have mentioned like it's all about unearthed. So each and every student are going to play a role of archaeologists this season. Okay, which means they are going to dig into the past and then collect the informations which will help us to discover the future. It could be anything. It could be a current challenge of today's challenge or tomorrow's challenge. You can also forecast that, and then you can give an idea of how you could solve the current challenge with the help of the past idea or its informations. Okay, it could be also the water pump. So in modern world, like we all use water pumps to pump water from the ground level to all the way to the Burj Khalifa, let's say 100th floor. But how do you pump water in the olden days? Like what system they have used? Okay, maybe those ideas could be used currently to save energies like to save electricity like that. So and then also waste management, there are a lot of things what you can use, like what we can go through in the past, and then we can try to collect some ideas, and then we can input those ideas in current world's challenge.
Makes sense now. That's fine.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Then
Fine.
about the book,
App the book. Okay.
yeah,
So
because
that's a
you say,
yeah.
sorry to cut you off.
Yep.
Because you said each child is expected to come with their own book with their own ideas.
Yeah.
But I thought it could be a team book. Because they are all trying to it's a team, so they should agree to one problem that they're trying to tackle.
Okay, I understand
Uh,
that question.
yeah.
Okay, so as a teacher, like I have showed you the team meeting guide. So that guide will help us to how to direct the team and how to share and then collect the ideas. So that as a team, they'll have to sit together, and then let's say like each one has got one new ideas. They can share the ideas within each other, and then as a teacher we can guide them. Yeah, this could be the real solution for current problem, and then they all can agree on that. They can also mention on their own notebook saying that yes, this is the reason, could be what for why I'm following that particular idea, like that. So it's our duty to redirect them to the
correct solution.
I'll add something here.
Yeah.
See, the purpose of engineering notebook and maintaining separately is to also see one core value, that is inclusivity. Okay. We have different types of learners in a team. So how we have like taken their ideas, we have heard them or not, that all gets captured. It's not written anywhere that this book needs to be completely filled. Okay. It's like they have to maintain their book, engineering notebook. So whatever is possible, whatever they're able to do, just do that. Because when the core value evaluation will be happening, at that time, judges might ask, okay, what was your idea? So if how that idea, like what was your journey throughout to come up with this one solution? Because as a team, the solution is presented in the model and on the poster. Only the engineering notebook is the one where they might come up with, okay, they have taken into consideration everybody's ideas, everybody's thoughts or not. So that's the basic thing, like a thin line. So if any child is not able to fill it completely, there's no hard and fast rule that it should be filled completely. Okay, so whatever is possible, just make that. If they can't write, they can draw something, they can make a sketch, that's fine.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now we'll be moving forward to challenge category, because we have very less time, and coaches who are here for challenge category, they might be waiting. And I have posted one link, so feel free to shoot your questions in that form. We'll be addressing all the questions. Don't forget to mention your email address. Otherwise, we can't reach you to answer those questions. Okay. So Jasper, I feel we can go ahead with the challenge.
Okay, we'll start. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, welcome again. Hope you're all good with the Explore challenge, because we can go for this challenge category. So we will concentrate on the differences between the challenge and Explore, also maintaining everything will be clear, inshallah. So the age limit is different. First difference is the age limit. The Explore was from 6 to 9, so here from 9 to 16. Sorry, from 6 to 10. So here from 9 to 16. And the team size, it was 6 maximum in Explore, here from 2 to 10 max. And the coach limit is the same from 1 to 2. Okay, so we'll go forward. So there are some differences also in this point, the rules. So here are many more rules for the team members. So we have like a creative designer, researcher, mission strategist, and material manager. The name is also different, so we want to focus on this. The point is, we can give multiple rules for a specific member if we have many rules to distribute on these students. So for example, the builder maybe can be 2 members, not only 1 builder, and also the coder can be 2 members, not only 1, depending on the flow and the team model that we are building already. So how can we manage this? It depends on the coach and the team members themselves. So we have to give them all the responsibilities in a proper way, but also distribute the work and the tasks evenly on all the members. So that's the point we have to concentrate on. Okay, so this is again a quick video that we have to start with to tell you how the flow of the event day for the challenge competition. So because it's a little bit different than the Explore, so we have to give a quick overview on this one. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching. So this was the last season Submerge Challenge. I want to have some insights from you, the coaches who have participated in this last season. What was like? How was your expressions? How was your experience in this last season? So can you just, but a quick feedback from this last season. So can we have just a quick feedback from coaches that has participated in this? You can just raise. There's someone who's already raised her hand. Asha? Aisha?
I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Just I have a suggestion, if
Yeah,
possible.
sure.
See, most of our teams facing a friction problem in the mat while they are doing the coding. So if possible, and just I suggest, if we can find a manufacturer for the table properly one, and can have like a standard table, we can purchase it as a team. So we no need for us to reprogramming our coding again in the table mate again, because this differentiate effect a lot.
Okay,
I know it's out of the scope, but it will help us a lot.
Okay.
Again?
So this is for your own testing.
Yes, agree. Yes, because
Okay.
most of the code is building in our in home, so it's very difficult because a lot of change happening. Especially this year, we have a lot of what we can say encoder issues, and all of the movement it will be distant. So it is possible.
But the mat itself is the same for all teams and for all groups.
I'm totally agree. But if you check when you put the mat in the table,
maybe the table material is different, yeah, for you than in the.
And also another issue, the corner. When you put the corner, and you understand that when we teaching the student with that, this is the wall, it will affect in your programming. So you can use ultrasonic sensor to detect that this is your backside. So it will affect. It will improve the coding steps with the kids. This is my idea.
Yeah. Isam, I'll add here. So Mr. Akram will share a link where you can place the order for that particular table, the same table that we use. Okay, that will help.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
May I add something here?
Yeah, I think.
I went through the same experience, sir. Because the mat itself has to be cleaned, because once you place the mission, you don't remove the mission every now and then. What I noticed was the same thing. The caster ball, if we use advanced 5-time base, the caster ball which is placed on the front of the robot picks dust from the mat itself. So every now and then you must make sure you clean the mat and you clean the caster ball with an alcohol swab. Otherwise, this issue was on ours as well. If the codes were perfectly done, it would run correctly in the first go, but it would skip a code in the second go. So there was nothing wrong with the code. There was dust on the mat because with the time, there is dust that settles on the mat, and the caster ball fixed that dust. So that's what affected the code. Maybe he can make sure he dusts off the mat and cleans the caster ball with an alcohol swab, in case if he's using one.
Okay, got your point. Okay. Inshallah, this season everything will be clean and you will never met any issues with the mat or the table, inshallah. Okay, let's go forward to the next slide. Okay, so we can start with this core values. I know it's similar to the last one, which is for Explorer. Everything is similar, but here is the team members are even more. So we have to make sure that every member of the team is engaged and they are also interactive with the model. They already know everything regarding the project problem, the solution, the model itself. Every point should be clear for all the participants, not only one or two, and the others have no idea what's going on. So we have to make sure that they're all working and they're all aware of the rules, concepts, however, everything regarding the competition and the theme and the project. So the gracious professionalism and the cooperation. Anyone can give us in the chat any feedback for the or any idea what is the cooperation in the chat, because we can just give this one. And I will just go for the gracious professionalism. This one is regarding the team themselves, how they are engaged in the event day, how they are working, how the team is connected, communication with each other, how they are cooperated to make sure that everything is clear and they are helping each other. This is one of the points that we have to highlight in the sessions also. So to make sure that they are aware and they are making what they want from these sessions, and also having a great experience for this. So I'm just waiting for anything regarding cooperation. What's cooperation in the chat? Nothing. Okay, so cooperation is mainly the cooperation and competition. So this is what I was talking just a few seconds before. So the cooperation with the team themselves. So we have to make sure that they are, regarding the competition, they are also aware of each point and they are making a cooperation with each other, and the communication also is really important for this one, for this point. Yes, correct. Thank you, Ms. Vina. Okay. So this is a quick video for the challenge team. Can we just have a look at that?
Okay, okay. So, hey, challenge coaches. Okay, so it's me, Jasper again. That was a nice piece of video, right? So, which gives a nice introduction about Unearthed for challenge category. Okay, so it's time for digging into more into challenge category. Okay, so next slide will help us to understand the flow, and then how you will have to prepare for this event, and then what happens on the event day as well. Okay, so I would like to cover all these areas. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. And also, can you all please mute your mics for me? Thank you. Perfect. Okay, let me move on to the next slide. Okay, so challenge category has 4 areas. Okay, so these 4 areas are equally evaluated, and with help of rubrics, so with help of certain questions, these areas are properly evaluated and then recorded. Okay, so as you all can see, there are 4 areas: robot design, robot game, core values, and innovation project. Okay, so what I'd like to say here is on the event day, there are different areas where you will be seated. In case if some coaches are completely new and then you are coming for the very first time, this is one piece of information what I would like to share with you all. For the new coaches, we have on event day, we have a lot of areas on the challenge category. So robot game will happen separately on an area called robot game area, competition area, and innovation and robot designs will happen in a separate area. It could be a classroom where judges will be seated. So the students will be moving into the classrooms to give a presentation on innovation and then robot design. Okay, and these are the three areas where the students will be moving in and out. Okay, and then what about the core values? Core values is part of robot game, robot design and innovation project. Okay, so it is dissolved in all the areas, so it is equally shared, and then there are certain questions through which the core values are evaluated. Okay, so let me move on to the next slide, which gives you some learning objectives, what the students will take away from each areas. Okay, so from where I got this slide, this screenshot is like from the team meeting guide, which is for a coach you. Okay, so again, I'm highlighting this again. Each and every coach, I suggest you all to go through this book completely. It gives you a complete idea of how you'll have to take a session by session. So it gives you all informations, which software you have to open up, which sets you have to use, how many motors you can use. All the informations are provided in the team meeting guide for a teacher. Okay, so I would like to start with one area here called robot game. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this robot game happens in one area where a set of tables will be laid out. Okay, so let me also explain with this picture. This picture will give you an idea. Okay, so as I mentioned, there are three areas on event day. One is called the pit area, where all the teams will be seated with on a bench, where they'll be working on their projects, they'll be working on their robots, like that. So parallelly, you'll have some practice tables where you can practice your robot and you can check how many missions it is solving, like that. But when it's time, they'll have to move from pit area to the robot game area, where you'll have 4 rounds. Okay, one is the practice round for them to test, and then for them to use the environment over there, so that like they are not they are normal at the time of official rounds. Okay, so the scores of practice rounds will not be calculated, but the scores of 3 official rounds will be calculated. So the best scores will be captured. Okay, so it's not like we'll be adding all the 3 official round scores. So the best of all the 3 will be captured and then will be added to the board. Okay, and then from the robot game area, they'll have to go back to the pit area, and then they'll be called for the judging pods, which is the regular classroom where judges will be seated over there. So they will be presenting about innovation project and then robot design. Okay, so these are the 2 areas where they will be presenting on like 5 minutes for innovation project, and then 5 minutes the judges will ask questions. The next 5 minutes the robot design they can present, and next 5 minutes they all can answer the questions which is raised by the judges. Okay, so as you all can see, the core values I have mentioned brackets, so which means it is dissolved in innovation project and then robot design. Okay, so I know like you have still a lot of questions. I will move on to the next slide, which gives you some idea about what does a team require for the robot game area. Okay, first let's concentrate on robot game. Okay, so these are the materials which you require in order to prepare for the robot game. So as I mentioned before, there are 4 official rounds, right? So 3 of them, sorry, there are 4 rounds which is given. 3 of them are official and 1 is the practice round. Okay, so for them you'll have to prepare a model. Okay, so which will be looking like something like this, a robot designed by you. You can follow the Spike application to build a robot, and then you'll have to lay down the mat which is given here on the top left corner. So once you open the box, you will find a mat and then a lot of material in it. So all the building instructions are given on the website called FLLUAE.org. So you will not find any building instructions which is coming inside the box. You'll have to refer the PDF files which is given on the website FLLUAE.org. Okay, I will also show up that website for you all. FLLUAE.org. Okay, you can close this pop-up, and then you can click the first Lego League, and then you have to scroll all the way down to find the challenge and explore category. So go for the challenge category, and then here you'll be able to find the robot game table building instructions. You can download them here, and then here you have all the informations: the team meeting guide, engineering notebook, the judging rubrics, etc., etc. Okay, so this is the place where you will find the building instructions for the machine models, which are in bags. Okay, so I will also show you that. One second, give me 1 second. All right, okay, so you will be requiring the challenge set over here. So this set comes with a lot of items. So with the building instructions, you'll find on the website. You'll have to download the PDF, and then you'll have to build one by one. And then once you have completed the building models, you'll have to lay on the mat on the table like this. So in case like if you do not have your own table, we would suggest you to get it from AtLab. You can reach out to us. So we'll also you can purchase it from AtLabs. And then also in case like if you would like to create your own table, the instructions and the dimensions are provided on the website. How you can the dimensions of the table, in lengthwise, the height wise, etc., etc. And then what else you require is the Spike Prime application, and then you'll be requiring the Spike Prime set in order to build the robots. Okay, so the robots will move around the mat, and then it will solve the machine by machine. So with the help of which under 2 minutes and 30 seconds, how much ever machines you could solve, those many points will be calculated, and then it will be shown as a total score. Okay. Okay, so here this robot game rule book, this is another book which comes along. So here in this slide I will be able to show you there are 3 books in total. One is the team meeting guide, which will help a coach to guide the students session by session. And then the engineering notebook is for the student, so they'll have to record their journey in the engineering notebook. And the robot game rule book is for both coach and then students, where all the rules and then updates regarding the robot game are given here. So let me also go back to the previous slide and then show you. Yes, okay. So if you go through this book, you will be able to understand like how many hubs you can bring, how many motors you can add, like what kind of robot you will be able to build, what is the size of what is the limit of the model, like how many elements you can use. All these informations are given in the robot game rulebook, and this is the table from the top view. This is how it will look like, and as you all can see, on a team of 10 members, okay, so only 4 members maximum will be allowed on the competition area, which is closer to the table. The rest 6 of them will be standing away from the robot game operators. As you all can see, 2 of them are standing on the left hand side, and then 2 of them are standing on the right hand side. So we have the launch areas left and right, and then accordingly they'll launch the robots, which will go around the tables and then solve the missions one by one. Okay, so here this picture shows how many motors and how many sensors you can use it for one particular robot. Okay, so you cannot exceed this amount of numbers, or else like the referees who are standing at the robot game table, they will not allow you to participate in the robot game part. Okay, so I would like to pass over the next slide to Mr. Abdullah Isam. So he will help you to understand about the robot game, how it works, how many points you will get by solving particular number of missions, etc., etc.
Okay, welcome back again. So regarding this robot game, There's an official video that Lego have shared to mention all the points regarding the missions itself and everything regarding the also this what's the name? This home area, how to can use it, everything regarding the points that we can get. So we can just go through.
This is the Unearthed competition field. There are 15 missions, which can be done in any order. You do not have to complete all the missions. Just try as many as you can in each 2.5-minute match. Only the score from your best match will be counted. Your robot must start completely inside one of the launch areas, and you should program it to return to either home area. You can handle and modify your robot between runs while it is completely inside either home area. Make sure to read the Robot Game Rulebook to understand how points are scored for each mission and to understand the rules that apply before, during, and after a match. Teams should demonstrate core values at the robot game and will receive a gracious professionalism score at each official match. Teams will start every match with an accomplished score, but developing and exceed scores are also possible depending on the core values a team demonstrates. Equipment inspection. Before the match begins, you will need to pass the pre-match inspection and set all your equipment in place. Your robot and all your equipment must fit in both launch areas and under a height limit of 12 inches. If all your equipment can fit in just one launch area and under this height limit, your team will score points. Mission 1. Surface brushing. You'll need special tools to clean and uncover buried artifacts without damaging them. Brush away sediment to uncover a piece of this civilization's past. If soil deposits are completely cleared, touching the mat. If the archaeologist's brush is not touching the dig site. Mission 2. Map reveal. Archaeologists work to unearth important clues about how a civilization lived. Shift and remove topsoil to reveal sections of a hidden map. If topsoil sections are completely cleared, Mission 3. Mineshaft Explorer. Ayana the archaeologist is on a mission to discover every secret of the dig site and share what she finds with her team. If your team's minecart is on the opposing team's field, bonus. And if the opposing team's minecart is on your team's field. Mission 4. Careful recovery. When parts of a site are too dangerous for humans, technology can be used to safely recover artifacts. If the precious artifact is not touching the mine, if both mine support structures are standing. Mission 5. Who lived here? Rebuild the structure to restore a vital part of the village where people once lived. If the structure floor is completely upright. Mission 6. Forge. Ayana's team believes this forge was used to smelt ore and craft tools. Release the ore blocks and search carefully. One block holds a mysterious artifact waiting to be discovered. If ore blocks are not touching the forge, Mission 7. Heavy lifting. This millstone enabled people to process grain and gives insight into their daily lives. Due to its size, moving this artifact could prove to be a challenge. If the millstone is not touching its base. Mission 8. Silo. Empty the silo of the preserved food so it can be analyzed at the lab. If preserved pieces are outside the silo, Mission 9. What's on sale? Restore the market stall and reveal items that were once traded between the village and its visitors. If the roof is completely raised. if the market wares are raised. Mission 10. Tip the scales. This ancient tool ensured that each item received a fair and balanced price. If the scale is tipped and touching the mat, if the scale pan is completely removed. Mission 11. Angler artifacts. Your team has discovered some interesting artifacts at the port. Use the crane to excavate the site. If artifacts are raised above the dig site, bonus. And if the crane flag is at least partly lowered. Mission 12. Salvage operation. An ancient ship discovered at the beach is at risk of further decay. Excavate the vessel without damaging its delicate structure. If the sand is completely cleared, if the ship is completely raised. Mission 13. Statue rebuild. Reconstruct the statue to help piece together its historic significance. If the statue is completely raised. Mission 14. Forum. Deliver artifacts to the forum. Consider what the artifacts tell you and what mysteries remain. If an artifact is touching the mat and is at least partly in the forum. Mission 15. Site marking. There's so much yet to be discovered at this dig site. Place flags to mark locations for further study. If sites have a flag at least partly inside and touching the mat, precision tokens. If you interrupt your robot outside home, you will lose a precision token. Precision tokens left on the field will result in extra points. The less you interrupt your robot outside home, the more points you will keep. Remember to read the robot game rulebook and to check for challenge updates during the season. Good luck with the unearthed robot game.
Okay, I hope this was clear and everything was explained. But I will go through this rulebook. Let's have just a look. You already opened it? Okay, so here I just want to mention some important points regarding this robot game. So starting from the beginning, you have to cover all these points for that Jasper already mentioned, the robot design, robot game, core values, innovation project, however. So starting from the robot game, there's some important points. For example, yes, this one, for example, no equipment constraint. This simple means that when you're doing this mission, the extension or the thing that you have to pull or push outside this mission, it should be not touching the equipment at the end of the mission. So if it's touching, this point will not be considered. So it should be clear and it shouldn't touch the model after finishing the mission. So this is one of the points. So for example, in this surface brushing, when you pull this brush outside the model, you have to make it away of the dig site. So it shouldn't touch this dig site or any equipment inside this model. So just put it in any other site. Okay, this is one of the points. And also some points here for this map reveal, that this reveal should be totally clear. So you have to push this all the way to the end of this side. So to make sure that this reveal is totally fine and clear. And also this one should be all the way in the side. And you have to pull this outside the this one should be pulled outside and not also touching the equipment. So you can see here, this simple will be always in this missions. Yeah, regarding this one also, so this artifact or Minecraft should be opposing to the team field. So you will have 30 points. And if this other team Minecraft in your side, so you will have 10 added points. But you have to make sure that this artifact is totally in the other side, not just partially. So this one is important. So you have to, this one, Minecraft must pass completely through the mine shaft. Okay. Also, one of the points here for this in the forge mission, you will find that there is already one of these forges artifact that you will find. It has some fossils inside. So when you're done with this mission, you can have this forges with your hand even to make this mission 14. So you can easily have, after finishing this forge mission, you can have this stones to extract these fossils and put it in mission 14. You can use it in mission 14. Okay, so by the way, this Spike Prime is already have a one solved mission on the website. For the LEGO Education website, you will find one solved mission, which is forge actually. This mission is already solved. So if you go through this LEGO Education website, just a minute. Where is it? Okay, no, let's just run. So if you go to this website, LEGO Education, you can see this teacher resources, and then explore STEAM lessons. You have to select the product to Spike Prime, and then down there you will find this competition ready unit. In this unit you will find this down there, a guided mission 2025-26. This is a solved mission for this forge mission. So you will find this support for the students and the coach also to how to solve this mission, how the coding will be, everything will be already solved in this inside this lesson. Okay, so this is one of the solved mission that always been mentioned by LEGO. So now we can go back. Okay. So again, this is the sheet that the judges already have, or the referee already have to the scoring sheet. So equipment precision, yeah. First of all, that's the height limit is important. So you have to make sure that the height is within this 12 inches height, and if it is totally or completed inside one launch area, you will have 20 points as a bonus. So this is one of the points that we can have. And also this is regarding the other missions. If it's all totally completed, you will have all the points for this missions. However, all the points will be totally 545. Mission 14. Okay, yeah, sure. So we can go back to the robot game to make sure.
Excuse me, this clarification and notes that you mentioned, is it written in the document?
Yes.
You mean here somewhere? Can you please show us where we can find it?
For which one? Clarification?
No, you just mentioned some clarification points about the points related for each mission. So for us, from where we can get this information?
You will find this already here. For example, this mission, you will have 10 points for each deposit if you want to calculate the total points also. So you can have
I mean, when you mentioned that, for example, this brush should be pulled or clean or whatever.
Yeah, this is here. Actually, you will need special tools to get clean and uncover buried artifacts without damaging them. Brush away and uncover piece. So soil deposit are completely clear, touching the mat. So this soil should be down there touching the mat. This will be 10 for each. So you have one here and one this side. So you have 2 soil. So if they are both touching the mat, you will have 20 points. And this one, the archaeologist brush, is not touching the deck side, so you have to pull it outside. You will have 10 points for this. Also this one, the topsoil section are completely cleared, 10 for each. So we have 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 sections. If they are all totally or completely cleared, you will have 10 for each, so it will be 30 points. And also the video actually is clarifying these points. So we can just provide you some of the video link. You will go through this, but it's also mentioned in the mission or the rule game. And for mission 14, okay, so we can go through mission 14. Yes.
Your screen is freezed, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's freezed. Okay.
Is it working? Okay. So mission 14 means, or what the target or the purpose of it. When you're done most of these missions, you will have these artifacts are left. So for example, there's a brush that you will have from this mission 1, and the Minecraft from mission 3, scale pen and topsoil. You will, if you're done with all the missions, but I don't think we can finish all the missions within this 2.30 minutes. So if you're done with, for example, for the brush mission, you can collect these artifacts, and then in mission 14, what you have to do is just push these artifacts using the robot to this area. I'll show you which area. Yes, to this area. Once you're done with the missions, so you can collect these artifacts and push them using the robot to this area, this circle. So you will have 5 points for each artifact inside this area. So if you have, like for example, you solved 4 missions and you have 4 artifacts, if you push this artifact to this area, which is this in this circle, you will have 5 points for each artifact. So multiple will be 20 points.
Where, which area? Excuse me, because it's not clear.
Okay.
Is it the red one or the
yes,
blue?
This not this red one. This like a Roman theater. This you can see this 14. Wait.
Oh yeah, okay.
This circle theater.
The where is 14 and 13? You mean?
14.
Okay.
Okay. I hope it's clear. So anything else? Any doubts
hello,
regarding
sir,
this
I have
point?
a question.
Yeah, sure.
I have a question. So the document that you are showing, it's from the Lego education website.
Yes.
So we need to check the FLL.org website as well as the Lego education
you can
website,
even
if I'm
find
right.
it on our website, FLL UAE.
Yeah.
You will find this one.
Oh, the same document in that website.
Yeah, this one you will find it here in the top of this. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Going back to the presentation. So any doubts regarding this point? No doubts, okay.
Okay, coaches, I really appreciate your time. So thank you so much for your time. So we are very close to the end part. So we are only left out with this innovation project area. So as I have discussed before, there are 4 areas, right? So for the challenge, so which is nothing but robot design, robot game, core values, and innovation project. Okay, so so far we have been discussing on robot game. Okay, so how many robots you will have to build, how many machines you can solve within the time span of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, all those informations, right? And Mr. Abdullah Isam also shared you the score sheet, uh, which the referees will use on even days to mark whether you have completed the machines or not. Okay, so that all falls under robot game. And then I would like to highlight one more point uh, on the score sheet. Okay, so if you look all the way down on the right hand side, you'll find something called gracious professionalism displayed at the robot game table. So it's all about the arguments, it's all about the behavior, like how a student is behaving in front of the coach, in front of the referees, how he or she is appreciating others' inputs, etc., etc. These areas and these informations also will be captured and then will be filled at the robot game area. Okay, so it's not only the robot game, there's also something else also involved under gracious professionalism. Okay, so now let's all move on to the innovation project. Okay, over here. So you all might ask, you like, what is this innovation project? What I'll have to do? I'm doing robot game already, and then what is all about innovation project? Do we have to create a separate model? Yes. Okay. So innovation project is nothing but like your solution for the season. So the season comes up with a lot of like open-ended questions. Like you can either use these project sparks, okay, and which will help you to get started with any problem. Okay, so as you all can see, I'm highlighting the second part. How can the team use technology to create a modern day map of the cave under full sight? Okay, so you can take it right from here. You can make use of this spark, an idea, and then you can develop a solution for this and then come to the event day and present them. Okay, but the presentation part can be in any way. Okay, so I will also take you back to this slide. If you look at the innovation project, it clearly says that the solution what you're going to bring, it can be completely new, innovative, or else improvise any existing one based on your selected ideas. It can be from the ideas what they have already provided, or else you can bring out something new, or else you can develop something which is already existing. Okay, and then what you have to do out of that is you can create a model. It can be a working model, it can be a prototype, it can be just a drawing, it can be just a presentation, etc., etc. So you'll have to present that concept with the solution in front of the judges, and then they will be marking the rubrics according to the solution. Okay, so as you all can see, there are areas mentioned here: identify, design, create, iterate, and communicate. So based upon these informations, they will be filling up the rubric sheets. So this is the rubric sheet for innovation project. So the same informations are given here: identify, design, create, iterate, and communicate. So based upon their presentations, the judges will mark these areas and complete this sheet. Okay, and how they can present in front of judges is up to you, completely up to a team's strategy. It can be a play, it can be a role play, it can be a drama, it can be a song, it can be like you can dress up according to your solution. So you can pull out any kind of presentation style if you want to, and then on the event day you will be provided the projector, monitors with cables. You'll have to bring out your device with presentation, or else also you can also use the books, like how these guys are showing without presentation. It's completely up to you. By end of the day, you will be able to convey your solution and then whatever you have explored to the judges. Okay, so that's all about the innovation project. Okay, and the robot design. Okay, so coming to the robot design. So as you all can see, the team has brought some designs. Whatever the elements they have used for the robot game, they have brought it here, and then they have explained how they have designed this robot and what are the attachments they have used, why they have used this attachment, whether their use of sensor is really helpful for them to solve the machines or not. All these informations will be shared by the team to the judges. So based upon those informations, the judges will mark these areas. Okay, so again, identify, design, create, iterate, and communicate. So let's all go back to the previous slide where the learning objective for robot design is given. So identify your mission strategy, design your robot and programs to create an effective plan, create your robot and programming solution, iterate, test and improve your robot and program, communicate your robot design process and everyone's contributions. This is an important part. Okay, so this is all about the innovation project and robot design. Okay, so with the help of along with the innovation project and then robot design, there's another sheet which the judges will do which the judges will have in their hand. So it's all about the team's feedback, like what are the areas like they are standing out and what are the areas they'll have to think about. So these informations will be captured by the judges and then will be submitted to the organizers, and then later on these will be shared to the teams. Okay, so where they are outstanding, etc., etc. And then on the right hand side you're seeing the award list, and based upon the team's performances, like these awards will be awarded to the teams. Like if they stand out in core values, yes, they will win the core value award. If they stand out in innovation project, where if it's really innovative and it has a complete solution and they have taken a feedback from the people around, so yes, they will get an innovation project award likewise. Okay, so I'd like to highlight one point over here. It's not like in case like if you stand out in the robot game, it's not like you will be going forward for the next category, next event. So how the event flows is, the very first event is regionals and then goes for the nationals and then goes to the internationals. Okay, so let's say like you stand out and you top the chart on robot game, and you will not proceed for the nationals. Okay, so your contribution should be on robot design and innovation project also. Yes, you will receive an award just because you are topping on the robot game, but you might not go for the next level, which is nationals. Okay, so in order to go to the next level, you'll have to contribute your contributions in all the areas: robot design, robot game, core values, and innovation project. Okay, so I would like to go for the Q&A session. So in case if you have any informations, please put them in the chat. Ms. Kushbu had already posted a lot of links on the chat. In case if you have any questions, please fill the form and then we will get back to you.
This is a calendar for this season, inshallah, 2025, 26. So we can share this with you also within the next maybe an hour or something. So any doubts or any questions, can you share with us? And Miss Kushbu, are you here?
Excuse me, I asked for an email for admins if we want to contact. Is it possible to provide any proper email?
Okay, we can share it to the chat here.
Yes, please. And what about the video? When you are going to share it with us?
The mission video?
This video, the recording of...
Okay. We can share it also on the meeting, for chat in the meeting here. But after the meeting is done, we will share this here. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, by the way, can we please go for this form and fill it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Kushbu.
Guys, I have posted a link. Please fill that and don't leave anything blank, because we are planning next orientation on 13 September. That's again Saturday, and if required, we'll make it different. Explore maybe 1 hour explore, 1 hour challenge, so that your timing will be used effectively. And we'll also prepare the orientation based on the Q&A that you will be sharing. So anything which is left out today, and maybe you'll get a lot of questions ahead once you start working on it. So feel free to shoot your questions on this link. This link will remain active till 13 September as well. But today, whatever questions you have, please fill that so that we'll get your email addresses and we can share the link, recording link with you all. And go to the previous slide. The one with all the contact details.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, this one. So see, I read few questions about from the form itself, like if they can buy FLL challenge kit from ATLAB website. So we do have our kits available, and even for the registration, you can directly place order over there. And for any assistance, you have your over here one WhatsApp number that is Mr. Jasper's number itself. So feel free to send the questions. And for any emails, we have info@atlab.me. This is having direct access to us as well. So we'll go through it. And for any updates related to the competition, we are posting on Instagram, on LinkedIn. So follow us on that, and you'll be getting all the updates timely. And registration, most of you will be receiving the email related to registration as well, like that it is opening, and the closing date is 30th September. It is not going to exceed because the FLL season is very time bound. So if the registration is done, then only you will be able to start working on it. And the more delay you will bring in, the like more and more time you will be losing. So please start forming your team, start connecting with kids, and start exploring about the options that you will be bringing
Sorry,
in.
may I
Yeah,
speak for a minute?
sure.
Regarding the timing. Now, if you, I think all of you are aware now in the winter break in this year, it's like a month long,
Yes.
and it becomes in January somehow, end of December, and the competition happening in early in January as well. So
Yes.
that will give the students less time to collaborate and work on their
That's
teams.
yeah. So
That's
that's
the only concern that we have this year.
So, Ms. Heba, just to add on to this, see, FLL Internationals happens in April, okay? And before that, there's Ramadan break. Ramadan timing, again, there will be very less timing for those who are going to qualify for the international. So, because of the latest calendar, we have only this window available. That's why we are closing the registration on 30th September. So, you have complete October and November to plan everything. And then after vacation, you'll be all set to come.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And is it possible to tell us when we are going to receive the toolkit?
So if you've already placed the order, then just fill in the form. Let us know that query as well. We'll do the follow up, and we can make it like quick. And if you have not placed any order, so either if you're from school and you know our salespeople already, there's Mr. Rahul, Miss Vaishali, and Mr. Karthik. So you can connect with them, or you can place order on AdLab Shop Online directly, and you'll be receiving the kit as soon as possible. They are available.
Yeah, I mean, after paying, because I'm sure we paid, but how long it takes to receive the kit? Yani, is it available in the?
I believe, Jasper, it comes within like 4 working days, or how many days, if you have any clar.
Okay.
Yeah, within 4 working days, you will receive that in both ways. So just speed up to place the orders first so that you can finish your registrations timely. And Rahul and Vaishali and Karthik, if you can just drop your contact numbers here, they can connect with you directly. I think they're on the call, so they'll be sharing. And also, if you join the WhatsApp groups, so we'll be posting all the numbers over there as well, so you can take it from there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Then we'll be sorry for taking another 38 minutes of yours, but it's very vast, and the information that we have to share is also like a lot. And I'm sure there are many questions that are still unanswered. So we'll try to answer everything. And when we are coming next time in September for online orientation, come up with the questions that will be more of interactive, where you will be coming up with questions and we'll be addressing them, because most of the initial information is provided in today's session. So thank you for your time, and thank you Jasper, Assam, and all the Art Lab team who has joined today for this call, and thank you all the coaches. Please feel free to share your experience with new coaches so that they're also confident and they will be like all set to come with full energy. And I'm sure you all are going to have fun during this competition. And as I said, we are celebrating this time, so the celebration mode is on. We are just waiting for you guys to come on board. Thank you.